Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this militaries of Star Wars. And the figure I am reviewing today would be the Stormtrooper Commander. And here's the back of the packaging. And looks like there are a couple of pictures. Most likely these are from the Force Unleashed game. And a couple of figures that are available. We have the regular Stormtrooper and the Clone Trooper, the 212 Battalion. And the one I'm reviewing today would be the Stormtrooper Commander. This came out a while ago. I just picked it up yesterday from my local comic shop. Alright, and here is the bio or the read up. On the inside panel, you're welcome to pause it and read it. And here's this Stormtrooper Commander. And the accessory that this guy comes with. Alright, and here's the Stormtrooper Commander outside the packaging. That's how he looks from the front. He comes with the base, blaster rifle, 2 extra hands, 1 trigger, and 1 is just a gripping type of hand. And the one he has on the left hand is a trigger hand, and the right one is just a normal relaxed hand. And let's take a look at the helmet. Nicely painted. Here's the armor, and you might notice the chest armor is a little bit nicer with this one. It's because I modded already. But then I made some mistakes. Well, the armor, it's made out of hard plastic, so don't even attempt to drop this in hot water because it will not bend at all. If you want it to bend, you gotta be really careful because if you overdo it, you will mess up the armor forever because it is made out of hard plastic. So you would definitely need a hairdryer to do this. Basically, what I did was I pinch using my thumb and my index finger. I pinched the 2 ends of this armor piece, the chest piece, that right there, and there right there. And then I use a hairdryer and just basically heat up the center. And slowly but surely it started bending. And so I've mentioned, if you overheat this thing, it will bend and it will not bounce back into its original shape. So you gotta be really, really careful if you want to do this mod. But now it looks really nice actually. But I did smudge. For some reason, some of the blue got onto the sides here. I guess it went onto my hands, and then when I was squeezing the 2 ends, it got to the sides. But either way, it's a pretty easy fix. Just have to use a eraser to erase out all those blues. But I do plan on customizing this one, maybe. I'm not sure. I might do a little more weathering effect to this figure, but as far as right now, I'm not sure yet. Here's the armor. Shoulder pieces. Nicely painted. It's got that really, really worn out, used effect. Same thing for the gauntlets. On the back, canister, and a leather holster. And it says, and the strap is attached. Magnetically. So that's kind of cool. Here's the rest of the armor. And here you see the blaster in its holster. And here's a close look at the blaster rifle. Nicely painted. Love that weather effect. And here's the other side. There's one more look. But this is an older figure, so it doesn't have a face underneath. I mean, it doesn't have a second head, a sculpted head or anything like that. It's basically just the armor, and then there's a ball joint underneath. And as far as articulation, ball joint on the head, and then there's a ball joint around the base of the neck, and ball jointed shoulders, and then double jointed elbows, and then ball hinge wrist. And then I took the armor apart, and there are two joints here. They're both ball joints. Chest there's a ball joint, and then waist there's a ball joint. And then the hips are also ball jointed, and then double jointed knees and ball hinge ankles. And the armor is definitely removable. Basically, you want to pop the head off, and then take the chest piece off. There's a Velcro right there on that side there on the back. You just undo that Velcro, and then most likely you would want to pull the neck off too, since it is a ball joint. Base of the neck is a ball joint as well, so you could just pop that whole neck piece off. It'll make it a lot easier for the armor to come off. And then don't remove the shoulder piece just yet, because you would definitely need to remove this the chest piece first before you remove the shoulders. And then these are just slipped on. So basically you just need to pop the hands off, and then you could slide those the gauntlets out, and the bicep piece. And then the crotch, you would take the canister off the back, and then it's just velcroed on the belt itself. And then you just remove the crotch piece and the chest piece. Same thing with the legs, they just slides off the thigh piece and the shin guard. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. When you first get your trooper, your Stormtrooper, the chest armor is all flared out on the side there. It makes him look a little bit flattened out and a bit fat too. And then once you did that mod, you'll notice that he looks a little bit more skinnier and more of a depth for his chest. While this one looks kind of flat chested, while this one it's somewhat bulkier after I did that mod. But this is a mod that you have to be really careful. Couldn't stress that enough, because this armor is made out of hard plastic, so it will not bounce back to place if you reheat it or anything like that. And as far as the height wise, this is basically a 12-inch figure, and he measures up to 12 inches. Here's a nice pose of my Stormtrooper commander holding a blaster rifle. Debating whether to customize this guy and turn it into a Death Trooper. I am still debating, because the armor does look really nice, and the color scheme as well. Everything else looks really nice, so I don't know whether I want to customize it now or not, but we will see. Here's a nice pose for the Stormtrooper commander. As you can see, he's being force choked by someone. It's kind of cool. Kind of like this pose. Maybe I'll keep him on this. Here's the back. and relate. He's being choked to death. Just kind of cool. Yeah. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.